Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we are picking up a new car. This car is still a piece of junk, but we are currently about to go pick up a new drift car. You guys will see what it is soon, but we are going to go pick it up from Nolan, the guy who helps us once in a while. He bought it a couple weeks ago, but he kind of lost interest in it, doesn't really want it anymore. So now we're gonna pick it up. We got it for a really good deal, so props to Nolan for that. He'll probably come drifting with us and stuff. We are still hopefully going to make the Subaru drift car eventually, but we want that car to be perfect and make it just amazing and put actual good money into it. This car is going to be our shitty car. We're going to just not care about it, but just send it in it. So let's get right into picking it up.
Go pick up a new car, baby! Oh, just rotten through it. I don't know, it's still kind of bending, but.
Stop. Yeah. How do I roll down this fucking window?
Just hold the door open. Alright, make sure you have your foot on that brake, you never know.
Is she stopping?
Yeah, somewhat. Slowly? Like, was that foot all the way to the floor?
Yeah.
And it took that long to stop?
Yeah.
Ryan, you don't look very happy in there.
I'm good.
Uh,
Tell me if I'm good.
Okay, he's ready. He put the hat down.
I already feel like I'm drifting.
You better come. You at least gotta come once. Phone works, we're good.
Oh, it's brake. I don't know why we're not.
Good thing we're in Mexico, but like, it works, man. You turn your blinker on and it works. Like, road legal.
Look. Hey, there's fucking Mason piece of machinery. 3 Gator.
Oh.
The beer!
Yeah, there's a fucking piss tea back there, bud.
Yeah.
Lifting it. Alright, there we go. Birdie! We're good. You made it home, bro. I can't believe it. Well, boys, we got the Beamer home. Andrew's cleaning her off.
So, I'll talk about what this is. This is a 1998 Series 3 328i. It's got the inline 6 in it, and it's clearly a drift car. We actually have seen this one now that I've thought about it. I didn't think about it when we were picking it up, but we saw this in Shanaville when we were with Robbie back in June. I basically know because these stickers here, you know, please sit at this table. So we're probably gonna keep those on just for shits. And I'm excited for it, just to have this car at Shanaville, not care about it so much. Obviously we'll not try and crash it, but if we do, it's not the end of the world. We're gonna fix it and make it run to the best of its abilities, but we're also not gonna make this thing the cleanest drift car there. We wanna take time with the Subaru, make sure that that thing's clean, good. Maybe even, you guys know there's front damage, we have that front clip. Maybe even do that sometime, and just make that car the cleanest it could possibly be and super presentable. Now with this thing, we're gonna be able to get it done obviously by next drift season, and we have a car not really care about it. Blows up, we get a new engine, we crash it, we pull the freaking damage out, and we go drifting again. I'm super pumped for it, and it's cool that it's an old Beamer. Josh and I always wanted an old drift Beamer, especially after Shannonville last summer. So now that we have one, we're one of the Beamer guys who are just gonna be beating the shit out of their engine and just redlining it, and it's gonna be crazy.
All right, guys, so I'm just gonna give you the little walk around. Obviously, like Andrew said, drift car, so there's no rear bumper right now. We got a really good deal on it.
Frame's cut out, but...
Yeah, true. I'll pop the trunk real quick. The whole inside frame is all cut. You can see right through. They did do rear support, I guess we could say that. Rear support back here.
Relocated battery.
Yeah, in the back now. I think the only things we really have to do is like head gasket and stuff. We'll talk about that inside, not outside, but this is the rear end. Obviously, there's a little bit of rust on this side, more on this side. We're not really too sure what we want to do yet, but like you said,
put a Band-Aid on it.
Just throw a big Band-Aid right on there and she'll be fine.
Yeah.
Then, in the inside, if we open up the door, if it's not locked, it is a complete mess. It's already gutted from the previous owner. There's the back. They also did a e-brake.
It's not connected, it is hydraulic. They've ran all the lines and everything. We just have to mount it and fill it with fluid. Obviously we have to mount it like I said. And then it has a short shifter. That thing shifts shorter than my Lancer, so that's pretty crazy because I thought that was pretty short. So now running this, it's even better. It's a little tall obviously, but I think for the track that might be a little useful. The speedometer is great machinery. If this door's unlocked,
I think it is. That's some great fine machinery, bud.
Look at this.
Fucking zip tie, bud.
Works good.
Well, when you actually have a true drift car, zip ties and Band-Aids are the best.
Windows work good, and I think the head's there. It goes forward. Then in here, we're obviously gonna the valve covers currently. Yeah, the duct tape on.
Nice.
We're gonna fix up that obviously. Valve cover is already disconnected and everything, so we're gonna work on all that. So we need a valve cover gasket, a head gasket, spark plugs, and possibly up to 5 coil packs. We'll probably just do all 6 so that they're all good and dandy. Obviously the engine bay isn't too bad. Excited to get tearing this thing apart, but for right now, the main focus is obviously the Lancer because it is in pieces in my garage. Probably gonna get a strut bar for more support. Disconnect the sway bars and go from there. It's gonna be a good time.
Buddy, we're gonna get this thumbnail. Don't step on the glass, you might break it.
No, yeah.
Don't dent the roof too much.
Okay, get me this thumbnail.
Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. Beamer, as you guys saw, we kind of went into detail, not too much, but when we bring her in the shop, and this isn't in the garage, we'll be finally be working on the Beamer. And we brought it here instead of our shop because obviously the Subi's there and it's not heated. So last winter when we were working on the Subi, we really didn't even work on it because it was cold. Here, it's heated at Andrew's dad's garage, so shout out to him for letting us first store it here, and second of all, using his garage to work on it. But we're excited to tear it into her and get her ready for the drift event. Shout out to Nolan for obviously giving it to us for a really good deal. We couldn't pass up the opportunity. Also, shout out to Ryan. He's the guy that towed it. You probably won't see him in many videos, but maybe you will eventually. He's a pretty entertaining guy. So instead of using a trailer, Ryan came up with the great idea of using a tow rope and towing it back home. So we didn't get much footage of that, but that's how we got home.
We got it here. It is here. Obviously, you guys will see like the iPhone clips, so that's why they'll be vertical, not horizontal. But we got it here. Shout out to Ryan that we would get home. It was all good. As you guys saw in the one clip, the brakes are kind of seized on, so we were a little worried about a fire, but we did it. It's clearly a shitbox, guys, but we have 5 months until the next drift event, if not more, and we will be able to very easily get it done and on the track, since we don't really need this thing to be 100%. We just want to be able to make it that it can run 3 healthy days and track time along with the skid pad. So we are super excited for that. Get back on the track, spend the whole days. Last time when we were there with just the Lancer, yes, it was amazing. It was the best weekend of our life with Robbie and Chris. But now we will be able to actually drift, enjoy it, have, you know, our camp fairs out and this and that, and just be able to take full advantage of what the track can hold and pay drifting fee for actually going drifting. So that will be a great time, and super excited to just start tearing into that thing, especially since once this thing's back on the road, Josh, obviously his Lancer's fine, and the Subi, we really didn't want to hurt the Subaru. We were trying to make that thing perfect, like I've said multiple times in this video. This thing, we're obviously going to fix it to the best of our abilities. We're going to make it workable, and we're not going to slack off on fixing like engine and stuff like that, but we don't have to worry too much about like bending the crash bar off.
We're beating the piss out of this thing.
Yeah, so it will be a great time, and then guess what? Once it fails, we fix it. And it's no rush until it's like drift time. So yeah, super exciting.
Yeah, it's pretty much the end of the video, guys. So stay tuned for Beamer content.
Yeah, we're gonna go to a